Champions League. We are playing a very complicated team, and it's Inter Milan. We visited Inter Milan, and we're going to play Inter Milan. I don't know what are your thoughts about this match, but I feel like it's going to be a very difficult game. I feel like I feel like we have to do so much to score, because Inter Milan has not conceded any goal in the Champions League, and it has not lost any match. You see, it's going to be a very difficult game. We've only scored 3 goals in the Champions League. Inter Milan has scored 5 goals in the Champions League. So it's going to be a difficult game whereby Inter Milan has two strikers, two, and for us we just have false nines. Okay, our defense is good. I can see the lineup is out. We are playing Raya, Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, Timber, Saka, Pate, Melino, Martinelli, Havertz, and Trossard. Oh, this is interesting because without Declan, of course, Pate would play with Melino. I thought Ateta was going to do his tricks of playing Pate in Ben White's number, but again today, for me, it is a perfect squad so far. Let me see the substitutes. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, we have our captain. Our captain is on the bench. Martin Odegaard, Gabriel Jesus. We have Jacob Kivio. We have Zichenko, Jorginho, Raheem Sterling, Nate, the goalkeeper. We have Tom Stafford. I think that one is from the academy. We also have Nathan. I think these are academy players. We have also Noed is available today. Wow, I don't think we have that depth. We don't have so much depth today. But for me, it is a team that should get a point today, because even a point would put us in a good position in the Champions League. Because teams like Real Madrid are losing, Bayern Munich are losing. I feel like if we draw, I don't have a problem with it. But I feel like we should win this match. Though what I'm scared of is Inter Milan has two complete strikers, two up front, and actually they are playing. They are playing a 3-5-2. Wow. So they've made their midfield concrete. Their wingers, the two wingers. I can say the two wingers. They have 3 midfielders. Oh my god. These guys don't want to lose any game. The way they play, but with their defense and our tall guys, I think we can score a header. So for today, we should get minimum a point at least. I can see Havertz playing up front and Trossard. Actually, for me, today's team is not a bad team unless otherwise, unless we get an injury or a red card. That's what I can say. We may lose if we get an injury or red card. But in today's game, we shouldn't be conceding. Apart from that Martinez guy always finds a way of scoring. I don't know how he scores, but he always finds a way of scoring. But for me today, I think with Odegaard back, I don't know who they should substitute. Either Trossard or Martinelli, one of them should give way to Odegaard to play at least in the second half. Because today's team, I feel like it's perfect. It's perfect for either a draw or win. I know we are away, and if we pick our form back, we are not supposed to lose away. We've been at least trying to win. Okay. Tita, what are you planning? What are you cooking? Should Jesus play today's match? Sterling, should he be given a chance? I feel like if we score early, in this game, Saka should be put to rest and Sterling should play. Trossard and Martinelli, of course, they also should be rested because we need them in the Chelsea game at the weekend. Neto, I don't know when is this guy going to play? Neto, we bought a player that is supposed to be on the bench. When is Neto going to play? What are Ateta's plans for Neto? Because Raya is in every game, and each time I feel like he plays, we don't get to see what we bought. I want Neto to have a chance also. Saliba, unfortunately, we don't have Calafiori. I don't know when he's going to be back. I think he's among the people that are listed for injuries. But Martin Odegaard should come and at least warm up for Chelsea. I don't want Ateta to bring him in the Chelsea game when we don't know whether he's fully fit, whether he can play, or if he's available, try him in at least in the last minutes. In the last minutes for him to be fit for the. I don't care so much about today's results, because if we get a point today, we should be reaching like 8 points, I think. So today's match, I just want us to keep it keep it simple. Keep it simple. Don't lose to them. That's the strategy. But of course, as an Arsenal fan, one of the things that we want is winning. We win every match, and the draw feels like a loss. But if I get the draw today, I don't have a problem with that, because not everyone goes to the San Siro and gets a point. Not everyone. It's Arsenal that has kept on doing this, and and I will not be surprised if they put up a challenge and they try to hurt us today. But with our defense and the way Timber and Ben White, the way they play in their numbers, I'm confident. I don't know. Please write down your predictions. Tell me what do you think the match is going to end today. For me, I feel like even if we get a draw, it's still okay for us, because other teams are not performing that well. What are you looking at? Okay, I'm looking at I'm looking at I'm looking at the lineup. Of course. Hello, brother. Yo, please drop down your predictions. I want to read your predictions and your names, and tell me where you're coming from. I'm from Uganda. Where are you from? Drop your predictions below. Inter Milan versus Arsenal. What do you think? What do you think is going to be the final result for today's game? Please write down your predictions, comment below, and tell me what do you think. Will Arsenal win this game, and by what range? I feel like if we are to win today's game, we will win by a margin of 2. But if we're not losing, if you're not winning the match, we are drawing it 0-0, because neither of the sides is easy to score. You don't go to AC Milan, a team that has not been scored. It has 5 goals, zero goals conceded. I think the defense has to be praised also. It's not an easy team to win, but I think Arteta will find a way of breaking it down. They've brought a very strong midfield. Their defense, I feel like a defense of 3 should be easy for Trossard and Havertz to get through, since we have our tall guys. That guy is also a bit energetic and strong, but I feel like if we get corners with Saka present, we should be able to score from the corners. That's why I predict it should be something like a 2-0. With them having Lautaro Martinez, it will be difficult today. What I can say is that Saliba will be tested again against another top striker, one of the Ballon d'Or contenders of this year. Actually, for me, he was supposed to win the Ballon d'Or this year, because he had the stats. He had about something like 35 goals in the Serie A, and he won the other American trophy, the Copa American trophy. I don't know why he didn't win it, but today's match, I feel like Saliba is going to pocket him. What do you think? Comment your predictions. Tell me, what do you think? What do you think is going to be the final? Going to be the final score? Gabriel, do you think Gabriel is that fit? Will he play? The other match before us losing on Sunday and to Newcastle, he had an injury. Do you think he's fit enough to contain the two strikers? And what do you think? Okay, I can see Anderson. Anderson suggests that it will be a 2-1 Arsenal, I think. Okay. Please write down your predictions so that I can read it. And please tell me where you're from. Okay, if you know, you can also comment about the players, about the lineup. What do you think? What do you think of the lineup today? I think I can switch and show you the lineup today. So this is what we're playing. You see Trossard up front, and you have Havertz. You also have Martinelli. For me, Martinelli, if Martinelli is fully fit and he's ready to improve, I feel like he's a better player than any other winger that is in the Champions League. But his levels dropped somehow. I don't know why. But on the day he's very fresh, you get to see him as one of the best wingers that are in the Champions League right now. Merino today I don't know how we're going to play Partey and Merino. We have not seen that. We have not seen that at all. It's something that is new. That partnership. I want to see Melino and Partey, how well they connect. I want to see how they give balls to Havertz and Saka. I want to see how they break down how they break down the midfield, Inter's midfield. Okay, back back to the predictions. Please drop down your predictions. I'll read them and tell me. Do you think 4-4-2 will work for us today? And what weaknesses do you see in the team? Remember, we have Raya in the goal. We have Ben White. We have Saliba. We have Gabriel and Timber. We have Saka, Pate, Melino, Martinelli, and then Kai Havertz and Trossard. Do you think the team is perfect? Who do you think who could you replace in that team? Do you think that is our strongest team so far today, or do you think we have a player that is on the bench that could make the team even more stronger? Do you think it's a wise decision of playing Martinelli and Trossard in the same team? Do you think that has worked for us so far, or do you think it is a weakness, or the two don't get along very well? Please drop down your comments. Uh, what's your prediction? Write down your predictions and let me know. Are you satisfied with what Ateta has picked for us today, or do you think he should improve in the way he selects his teams? Personally, I feel like the only person that should have started today, although he's going to be from the bench, is Martin Odegaard. I don't see the reason why you play Martinelli and Trossard at the same time. But if both of them get injuries, I feel like we would be having a very big problem there, because Sterling hasn't yet settled in. Kai Havertz, I don't know how I should praise this guy, but Kai Havertz has been there for us. When Jesus got his injuries and when he went out of form, Kai Havertz has been there for us. This guy should be given his credit. He has had matches where he has turned out he has turned up and made us like win the matches. We've had Party playing different roles. He's a good player, but the only player I still have questions on is Merino. I don't know. He only showed up on the Liverpool games. The other games, the way he plays, okay, he wins his drills, but I still feel Merino hasn't shown us what he's made of. Timber is a good player, and he keeps on showing you each and every day that he deserves to play for us. But Merino, I don't know. I don't know whether today is going to be the day where he proves us wrong, where he scores goals, where he passes, he gives assists, good assists. I don't know. What do you think of Melino being in the Arsenal team so far? What contribution has he had? And do you think his partnership and Partey will work today? Do you think Declan Rice has been like making his game not to be seen, like the way he plays? Do you think he has been overshadowing him? What do you think will be the final score today? Write down your predictions. I'll read the predictions. And I see Ben White and Saka. I just like the way the two coordinate. When Ben White is behind Saka, I feel like something is about to happen. Something good is about to happen. And I feel like if there is any player that we should give credit for making the other player better, should be Ben White. There is a way Ben White makes Saka to be better in each and every game. The way he passes to him the balls, the way he trusts him. There is having a player up front that you don't trust him at all. And if you want to know what I'm talking about, if you've seen Zichenko play with Martinelli, there is a disconnect between the two. Zichenko normally slows down the ball and he switches to the other wing. But for Ben White, he trusts the man in front of him. If each ball he gets, he throws it to Saka, and Saka runs with the ball. The other thing I want to comment about this squad, I feel like I'm comfortable. Let's go do it. Come on, you Gunners.